Welcome back, Year 12s. This will be a short video because I'm just going to take you through binary transition matrices. These ones are really popular exam questions, and once you get them, they can be really easy. I really like them. There's not much, no calculations required. It is really just about interpreting the matrix itself. So with these, what you're going to find, as mentioned, they're binary, and that's because we're going to be working with ones and zeros in the transition. And of course, when you see a 1 in a matrix, a transition matrix, that represents 100%. So that means that the transition that's happening for certain, so everything is transitioning. Generally, we're just talking about sort of one thing that's transitioning, not a group or a number, say a population or anything like that, which is why this 100% would be used. So I want to just get straight into it so that you can see this example and the next. We've got a principal making weekly visits to 5 Year 6 classes. So here are the classes listed. He visits a different class each weekday. And on Thursdays, he visits this class, which is 6B. So if we have a look, I might just write that out. So we're talking about weekdays. Like so. And we're told that on Thursdays he visits 6B. And what we want, the transition matrix, which ensures he visits 6E on a Tuesday. So we want this to happen. So he's going to transition, he's going to change from 6B to another class. And then from that Friday, that comes all the way back to Monday. And then the Monday one will transition across here. It'll transition to a Wednesday, and then of course it'll transition to a Thursday. So we're going through a cycle here. Now, if we have a look at this first matrix we're given, this is our first opportunity to interpret it, we can see that on one weekday, he'll then transition to another class on the next weekday. So if we consider the information we're given, we're told that he's on a Thursday, he goes to 6B. So what I'm going to look at is 6B for this particular weekday, for one weekday, 6B. The reason I put a box around it is you should just be looking at this column. And then what you want to do is look at where the 1 is, because what this means is where the position of the 1 will show us what he transitions to for the next day. So which class will he see the very next day? So if we look down here, we'll see that the 1 is for 6C on the next day. So just take those two out, because I know that for this one, he goes 6B to 6C. So on Thursday and then Friday, 6C. The next thing we'll do is we'll look at the column. Now we imagine that it's Friday. So today is Friday and he's at 6C right now. But where's he going to be tomorrow? We look down to where the 1 is. Have a look at what column that's in. That's 6E. So on Monday, he's going to visit 6E. Now, as we can see, this is not what we want. We wanted him to go to 6E on a Tuesday. So this here couldn't be the answer. He's going to transition over each day. He needs to see a different class since there are 5 classes. So couldn't possibly see 6E on the Monday. So then what we're going to do is move down to the next one and try that again. So first of all, 6B with this one. That's the Thursday. That's what I'm looking at now. 6B is the 1 here, and it's going across to 6A. So this means that, I'll just follow this column down a little bit. He starts at 6B, but then he goes to 6A according to that 1. Then I imagine that I'm at 6A on a Friday, and I look down to the next 1. I can see that that 1 is on 6C, so it goes A to C. So that means on the Monday, he's at 6C. Then I look at 6C, just like so. Look at where the 1 is, and this is telling me he goes to 6B the very next day. Now again, this is not what I want, because I want this day to be 6E. So that one's no good either. Okay. hopefully we get there soon. If we've got this one, Thursday, 6B. So again, I might just pick up speed a little bit. 6B, there's our 1, it goes to D. 6D, there's our 1, goes to A. So that's the Monday. And I'm at 6A. 6A goes to 6E the next day. Whoops. This is good. This is what I want. I'll just check that I go to the other class next. So 6E, there's my 1, goes to 6C. And that's good because that's in the other class that I haven't visited. And then 6C should go back to B for the next day. 6C goes to B. Perfect. So this here has to be my answer. If I have a look at any of the others, obviously there's going to be issues somewhere with these two. So what you might like to do for further practice is try the transition like I've done with these ones to make sure that we don't have 6E on that Tuesday. So I'll leave that for you to explore. And I also want you just to try this one. So you can probably pause if you like here to have a go, and then you can see how you went. So with this one here, you'll see that we want, we've got someone buying a different flower each day. And we are told that Wendy bought tulips on the Wednesday. Oh, sorry, on today. It doesn't say Wednesday, does it? She's bought the tulips today. And what we want is that starting from tomorrow, she buys flowers in alphabetical order. So we need to see that after tulips, it goes C, D, I, R, and then back to tulips again. So if we have a look at this first one, we start at T. T goes to C, so that's good. C goes to I. Now that's no good. T to C to I does not follow what we want. We want T, C, D. So no good. Next one. So T to C, good. C to R, no good. So T, C, and C went to R. Okay, T to C, good. C to I, no, T, C, I is not what we wanted. T to C is good. C to D. D to I. I to R. R to T. There we go. And then finally, why would this one not be the answer? T to C is good. C to D. D to R. So that one's not good. Okay, and there we have it. The answer is D.